Hey there, you 12. So in this example here, we're going to be looking at perpetuities. And so just to get you going, perpetuity, just to remind you what it is, essentially a perpetuity is an annuity without, I guess, losing the amount over time. So a way to think about it is if you had $50,000 that you were putting into the bank, okay? The bank will then return back usually with some withdrawal. So they'll return it to you and say, yep, we'll give you back X amount of payments. So let's say it was $1,000, right? And plus interest. So that's a really good deal, true? But at times you kind of don't want the bank, because this would mean that eventually at some point you will come down. The bank will eventually give you back all your money, and so it ends up being $0. But a perpetuity is the idea that what if I can maintain it as $50,000 and I'm not going to get this withdrawal, but I'm only going to get the interest. So the interest on just the amount, and it goes on infinitely, right? So this is similar to the idea of reduced balance loans, but you're doing an interest only. This is the same. This is the idea of perpetuity, where you don't reduce the principal amount that the bank has. So that means the bank will always have $50,000 of your amount, and they're only paying you or giving you the interest rate in return, and they don't give you the withdrawal. Okay, that's the idea of perpetuity. So with that in mind now, let's have a look at this example. Elizabeth invests her superannuation payout of $500,000 into perpetuity. That will provide a monthly income without, and that's a key part, without using any of the initial investment, which is $500,000. So what they're trying to say is Elizabeth puts in $500,000 into the superannuation account, okay? And she wants to get a monthly income without using any of this $500,000. So stays as $500,000, but she does want to get a monthly income. So by providing her money to this institution or organization, they will give her based on a percentage, right? In this case, her percentage is here, interest rate of perpetuity of 6%. So they will return 6% every year per annum, and that will go on indefinitely. So the question is, what monthly payment will Elizabeth receive? Well, because it's saying monthly and this is a rate for per year, you need to first figure out, well, what is the rate per month? So here we go, rate per month. And if we work this out, that's per year. So that means I need to do 6 divided by 12%, and that's the rate for per month, correct? And that essentially works out to be 0.5% per month. That's the rate. And we want to know what the interest is. Well, it's the interest of 0.5% per month of 500,000. So here we go, we get 0.5% of 500,000, and that should tell us how much Elizabeth will get back. I'm just going to get my calculator out. I just realized I haven't got it ready. But that's essentially what you do for this type of question here. So I'm hoping that you understand what perpetuity is, and that's different to annuity. And that's the main difference there. So I'm just going to underline without as the key word. But whilst we're waiting, I might as well just use a typical calculator. 0.5% just means 0.5 divided by 100. And then I'm timesing that to 500,000. And that gives us $2,500. So that tells us that Elizabeth will get a return or a payment, monthly payment of $2,500. I guess indefinitely, because it's always